Maybe that's why I can't. No, they're on a different server. No, no. Do. And to be honest, since I was skimming it, I think I might have read it wrong, so you may want to look at this up yourself. But, yeah, there's apparently, like, there's an orb off the coast of Stormheim, and it's hidden in a cave under a broken statue. It's, like, really insanely well hidden, all this stuff. But yeah, you want to go look it up yourself if you're interested. But yeah, yeah, this is crazy. But yeah, I vaguely remember reading that apparently these stones line up with the locations of the other rocks, well, with the crystals that you have to go find. Like I guess that would be one over in Stormheim. That might be one in High Mountain. I know, wouldn't be entirely sure. This is something here in Val'sharah. These two could be in Surmar. That one's in Azuna. That one's in Ivyshar. But then again, I have no idea. I'm just spitballing. The website I was looking at did not actually have the exact locations, of the orbs. They mentioned the sixth orb is the one in Stormheim under the statue in a cave thing. But yeah. Also, he does have cool stuff, I have to say. Doesn't that look like one of the dragons you can fight before? It's like the weird humanoid guys. They spin their staves as they run at you. But anyway. Yeah, sorry about this detour, folks. I feel like I was kind of messing up doing it. It's just me for you. But, because it wasn't really, I was distracted gibbering, stuff off my phone and whatnot for most of it. But anyway, yeah, this is apparently, that's something I vaguely remember reading, but again, maybe I skimmed it, so who knows how right that is. And, but yeah, apparently you go find orbs, you click on them, he says something, and a raid boss spawns. So, anyway, let's head on back. Okay, I'm gonna have to put my mouse back on in a second, so I can zoom back out. Okay, never mind. All is well. Be nice if there's an in-game way of zooming out, like there's a button over here or something. No, not this way. This way. But anyway, detour over. But yeah, it was cool to see that, what the place is like now. Covered in burly-ass creatures. But yeah. Where am I going with this? Covered in burly-ass creatures, and there's a hidden raid boss that sends you all over the place, into sunken shipwrecks, and into underwater caves, and all of this. It's utterly ridiculous. And I mean that in the best way possible. It's really cool, but at the same time, like, my god, how did people even find it out? Also, apparently there was a hidden mount. There was a mount that was meant to be released in Burn Crusade, but they just left it in game files and never did on with, apparently. Some hippogriff mount. And it's somehow connected with this raid boss, even though it doesn't drop it. I think people were hoping the raid boss did. I don't know what the raid boss drops. I suppose I could find out. Mounts, not collected. Uncheck all drops. Experiment 12B. Some believe Experiment 12B is the result of a covert SI-7 initiative, or is considered the outcome of embryonic tinkering by goblin scientists. No matter the case, this much is certain. Given its strength, speed, and agility, Experiment 12B was a success. Oh, here's the mount you get off him. Oh, that's creepy. Deep within the hungering chasms of the Great Sea, swarms of phantom dwellers sway like a giant floating carpet, sighting endlessly in the dark. That's the mount you can get off the guy. Fire Warhorse. Ooh. I wouldn't mind that mount. That's cool. Archimon the Mythic. It's only a chance now. Fellblaze Infernal. Defeat Gul'dan in the Nighthold. The Eldari were able to break one of these fire beasts for use as an unstoppable, fearless mount against the Legion. Garn Nightwolf. Drop Knock Kosh. Frostfire Ridge. The Garn are the most fierce predators on Draenor, and always hunt in packs. Flame Talon of Dath. As with their matriarch, Alza Razor, the fury and fervor of these elemental avians are unquenchable. Now let's have a look at the pet. Not collected. Sources, uncheck all, drop. Bisius, no. Blackfuse Bombwing, Bite Breath, Blood Boil, Bonkers. Alright. Brute. I am Brute. Oh, you get that from the other hall. So what? And you get Bone Shard from Marrowgar. Alright. Take an Orphaned Blood Grazer. Although they may look fierce, the Blood Gazer species of Phlostosaur has a beak that makes it predisposed to consuming fruits. Yeah, they seem to enjoy my blood. Chromingus. It's Blackwing Lair thing. Opponents that face this fierce chromatic monstrosity just hope it doesn't have time stop. It doesn't. Chaos Pop. Sunwell. Corrupted Nest Guardian. Ah, you get that off of the Shadow Lord Ishkar. There's very little difference between a Corrupted Nest Guardian and an Omelette Chef. Creeping Tentacle. Yogg-Saron. Dandelion, Frolicker. Okay, we'll start at the end. Reanimated Darktide Bone Shell and Darktide Husk. Shadowmoon Valley. Zomstrock is evil incarnate. The unholy mistake of someone maddened by isolation, creation that could not be undone. Zangra Spore, Zandalari Toe Nibbler, Wretched Servant, the Eddar Twins, and Sunwell. Man-addicted elves, too small and frail to serve in Ildan's army, were relegated to servant roles for the higher-class demons. Winter Rageling, Old War, Cache of Winter, Wicked Soul, it's from Lich King, Viscous Horror, Throne of Thunder, Viscous Globule from that thing in Encourage, Untamed Hatchling, Blackwing Lair, Sid the Squid, Greater Darkmoon Pest Supplies. The tiny squid seems to enjoy wearing pants, but where in the world would you find some that fit? Let's see. Spawn of So-and-so. It's Town on Steeps, Soul Broken Whelpwing. Sindragosa, Ice Crown Citadel. The Lich King tore the spirits of Sindragosa's lost whelps into death in front of her skeletal form as a final affront to the Great Dragon. Son of Animus. Animus, Throne of Thunder. Fortune, the Throne of Thunder. The tiny creations are the servants of the Great Dark Animus. Wasn't that one of the raid bosses in one of the Final Fantasy games? The one with Titus? Anyway, much more horrible when he's not riding on your head. You get that from Ice Howl on Trial of Crusader. Sister of Temptation. She's the devil on your shoulder, whispering in your ear. Serving the Demos. Darkmoon Valley. Seaborn Spore. Tenan Jangle. Really want to find this. Let us bear Abyssal. It's from Karazhan. Nightmare Whelpwing. It's from someone in the Emerald Nightmare. What's a little corruption between friends? I do like that icon. Her light. Natural light. Unique. The lost magical light of a Dalran mage. Or a sentient candle with a positive attitude. You decide. Alright. Nubian Swarmer. Trial Crusader. Really? There's a thing called Moon. There's a meme. They'll have a picture of a goofy looking wolf, and it's just like, you know, something moon, like damn it moon or whatever. I have no idea. It's just a ton of goofy looking wolves or something, or wolves being silly. So that's what it's a reference to. And you get it from Moonfang on Darkmoon Isle. Moonfang's cubs grow into massive, slavering, black-furred killing machines, except for Moon. If it's on the Darkmoon Isle, it's Moonfang's probably kind of burly. There's a rabbit there, and it's a raid boss. Mojo, it's a drop from Forest Frog and Zuamon. Get a mini mind flare from the Prophet in Encourage. Menagerie Custodian from the Curator. Rageling. Living Sandling from Throne of Thunder. Living Fluid, Throne of Thunder. Ooh. And you can only get that on looking for raid, meaning you can't get that anymore. Yay. Big Bad Wolf, Leviathan Hatchling. Just checking every so often, because I don't know which one will give what I'm looking for. That's a Void Color. It's going to be Legionnaire Murky. BlizzCon 2016. I'm meaning to get that. The BlizzCon 2016 ticket. Just keep putting it off. The Lanticore Upper Blackrock Spire. I have never heard of that. No one knows what deep part of the Blackwing Descent the Lanticore was kept in, but it probably smelled awful. I don't remember what the Lanticore is, and I've run Ubers. All versions. Kalvak, the tiny terror of the Dread Wastes. Kalvak prefers a steady diet of brain food. Mushroom brains, human brains, any brains really. This strange nutritional requirement may be tangibly related to his enormous head. Knock off Blintrong. Blintrong 6000. This is a 6000 model? Shit. Gift package. Don't want to break a bank on that new robot. Have a little helper at half the cost. Come down to Goblin Experimental Engineering Corporation. Put in your order. All sales final. Smack that.ext. Booby trapped presents. Make it rain. Inflation. Haywire and explode. Hatchling. Jameis Dancer. Hungering Claw. Cosmot the Hungry. Oh yeah, I think I've read that before. Thousands of years ago, 10 magisters were exiled from highborn society for seeking power in the corrupting darkness. In the wilds they found hunger, desperation, and Cosmot. Hate Spark the Tiny. Ragnar's Forward Anniversary Edition. Oh, I never got that, and now I can't. His hate is not diminished by his size. And now this... Sulfurian Harbinger Flame, Sulfurian Harbinger, Odin Core. Few of these fiery Harbinger remain following Ragnar's defeat in the Farlands. Gundrak Hatchling. This crafty hatchling was born in the ice wastes of Norrent. Its harsh upbringing gives it strength where many others would perish. I have to go over Shadowmoon Valley, right? Yes. It's a scenario. Alright. Anyway, so yeah, those are the two things you can get off that raid boss. Really creepy mount. That's a squid. I presume it's water only. And a random tendril. Here's a sky guard. For some reason, this guy's standing on a table. He's not really meant to. I'll be probably doing a rep guide for them at some stage. They have some stuff. Christ, they have a lot of stuff. A lot of mounts. Really? Do they really have this many? Christ, that's more than I remember. But anyway, I thought I reached Exalted with this Sky Guard. Let me check something. Sky Guard, Sky Guard. Nah, I'm nearly at Exalted. Alright. They wouldn't be hard to reach Exalted with. You basically just keep killing. What's that guy from that they loved in down here? Tarak. So you just keep killing him. You keep just grinding quests, like killing certain enemies, gathering dusts, killing other ones for special parts. You put them all together. Well, sorry. You need some dusts. Actually, what was it? You need some dust to see another enemy to get pages to summon another types of enemies who give parts that you can combine together with an NPC to summon Tarok so you can kill him. There we go. That's it. I think that's how it plays out anyway. You just keep doing that. You gain rep as you're going on. Like say as you turn stuff into the NPC, like the dust's in to get the potions. I think that's what you have to do with the dust anyway. You get some rep then, I think. And when you turn into parts, I think you get some rep. And when you kill them, you get rep. Or at least you did at one stage. So as you get higher in rep, you stop getting rep from certain sources. Like say you may get rep by killing certain NPCs up onto Honored, but afterwards you kill them as much as you want, you won't get any rep for it. Also, here's some random thing that it's not really expanded upon. You break the ritual here of these occultists, ritualists, and that's it. There's apparently some old god they're trying to summon, and nothing more said about that. I was really hoping in WoD they would say something about it, but they never did. So anyway, getting awfully tired now. I'm gonna have to go get some sleep. I'm not friendly with these people, so I would advise against me landing here. And here's the Netherwing Dragon fight. Not really ever much came of this faction. Like they had their thing here and Outlands, but they never did a callback. The Dragon Maw did, but that was it. They joined the Horde. I think they went rogue with Grosh, or at least some of them did. And they turned back up, I think, in Draenor. Also, you remember that Altus guy? He's part of the Demon Hunter cut stuff. I think you can find him over here somewhere. Wayne, no. Maybe it's over here. No. But yeah, you can find Altus, or Altris, or whatever his name is, somewhere around the place. He gives you advice on how to kill demon hunters over here. So yeah, there's these demon hunter supplicants. Don't know if they have any of the abilities that normal demon hunters in would have, or can they literally just auto attack you? Okay, tried some fancy ability there, but it didn't actually hurt me, so I have no idea what it was even attempting. So anyway, ignoring them. Also, they only have like blood elves over here, even though apparently Odin's training both blood elves and night elves. Over here is orcs, as you probably tell from that hut, or whatever it's called. There's this little Dari Dreadlords. Shadow of Assassin, servant of Illidan. Seems weird, like, for them to have any demons, you know, considering they're dedicated to killing demons. But I think there's been some retcons going on and stuff like that, so If Ant's weird, that's why. Oh, there's an entire visible wall here. Sometimes you can fly into instances, and rather than just going through the portal, you get to see extra stuff by flying in. But this does not seem to be one of those cases.